Okay, now on to the next lesson. Now, in this lesson, we'll be talking about networking briefly. Before we'll talk about storage. This lesson focuses on storage, but just want to touch a bit about networking. So, on the networking side of Lightsail, it offers you to be able to create a static IP, which you can use for your instances, like we saw in the previous lesson. It also gives you the option to create a CDN distribution. Basically, this is CloudFront, but I mean, in a more concise and more straightforward manner. So you can create your distribution, and then say you have no regions, available origins on Ireland. So I believe you might have to go to Virginia. Okay, so you know available origins here. Let's see. Okay, so your origin can be an instance with an attached static IP. Okay, actually we don't have any instance anymore, so we need to have an instance that you can attach the CloudFront distribution to. So we come back to networking, and you also have the option of creating a load balancer lastly. So you can create a load balancer and attach it to a particular instance that you have on your Lightsail instance, and this costs about $18 a month. Consider this load balancer will cost $18 a month, static fee, nothing more, nothing less. So let's head on straight to storage in Lightsail. So Lightsail provides object storage and block storage. So this is a bucket, very similar to Amazon S3, but not with all the things that S3 comes with. And then you have the disk storage, which is very similar to your EBS volumes. So let's create our object storage. Let's assume we want to create a storage to store some pictures, some files, some videos. So we have our pricing plan here, which is pretty straightforward. Again, we have $1 for 5 gig of data, $3 for 100 gig of capacity, and then $5 for 250 gig of storage capacity. So this is how you are being charged for the bucket you create in Lightsail. So I'm just going to give it a name. This is a name that was randomly configured. I can say my first sail bucket, and same rules that apply to S3 also apply to Lightsail. You need to make sure that your bucket name is unique globally, because it uses that to determine if the bucket can be created or not. So it's in first free for the first 12 months. Yay, means that you don't have to pay for the first 12 months of this, and then you start paying $1 per month at the end of the first year. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to create the bucket. This should be really fast, and boom, bucket is available. Okay, so it's showing us here that we can actually attach a CloudFront distribution to the bucket, and all the details of how we can, configure your software to use your bucket, how you can write to the bucket. And here it shows us our system directory, so we can actually upload files to this. We can make changes, we can delete stuff from this. It's pretty much it. So yeah, then you have bucket permissions, which you can configure. At the moment, all objects are private, and then we have metrics of activities going on within the bucket, and then versioning, which is very useful for making your object to be redundant, mostly when you replace them. And then you have login to show access into your bucket and the components. Thank you very much for listening.